Hey, welcome to Watson's Wagons. Today we're hooking up with Jeremy from Willis Willie's. Man, we got to show you something today. Check this out. Check out the new toy. Dude.
I'm like a kid on Christmas.
What are we
Actually, Halloween. I was as a youth, I was more excited about Halloween than Christmas. Christmas was a day of fun. Halloween meant a week of treats. Or
Cool.
tricks.
So, dude, what is this? Where?
This is a 1949 Willys Jeepster VJ2. I've been getting a lot of help from the Willys Jeepster. What do they call them? Willys Overland Willys Jeepster Club. There we go. Especially from a guy named Colin. He's been giving me a lot of tips and stuff on everything that I don't know about these, and there's a lot. I've pretty much always had CJ2s and 3s and M38A1s and all that stuff. But this is a Phaeton Jeepster, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh,
I picked this up last Monday, and it came out of a barn. We know that it was last registered in 1995 based on some of the paperwork. We think that it has been in a barn. I keep saying a barn. It's an old garage. We think that it's been in an old garage since then. First time it's been out in daylight in at least 20 years was when it came down here last Monday. So it has been touched at some point, though everything that's on it is pretty original. I'm pretty sure the paint is actually, it's been resprayed. When I open the hood here, you'll see that the underside of the hood is that burgundy color. I don't remember the name of it, but anyway, so we've been just kind of playing with it a little bit, getting it cleaned up and washing it, and the engine on it was completely seized, and I've never had to deal with a seized engine before. So to Google I go, and there's a couple different methods. What we ended up doing is I have been oiling down the cylinders and made a little cocktail and been putting that in each of the cylinders, and then just kind of working a bar every night. And then I got the Machismo Mike Watson over here today, and we took and got a big breaker bar and put that on the nut down there.
It's a frickin' crank, dude.
Crank nut, thank you. I kept wanting to say camshaft. The crank nut down there, and Mike put a little bit of muscle to it, and I took a little 1x3 I had and a sledgehammer and just was tapping on each of the cylinders, and eventually we got it to move past the little rust ring that it had.
Yeah.
So so now if we take our 12 volt starter here.
Oh, you got it backwards.
Oop, I do.
Jesus, man, don't blow us up.
If we take our little 12 volt starter here, make sure that all the lights are off.
God.
And
How's you gonna blow us out of the
hit the old foot switch, you'll see that we got some magic going on.
Look at that. So as we were hand cranking this to get the cylinders loose, we used the butt end of a hammer to tap on the valves lightly as we were turning, and they finally broke loose. This thing's nice, dude.
Well, it's I don't hear anything funky. I think that it was just when we had it delivered, the head was off of it, and the head has been off. It actually didn't come with the head. Watson had a head that he had. Long story short, we have a head for it.
Doesn't matter how we got it.
Yeah. So as you see it right now is how it was delivered, minus all of the oil and stuff that's been sprayed out. But you can see where the rings were sitting. I don't know if your camera can get down in there, Mike. Let me
Yep. No, we're good.
But yeah, you can see where that rust ring was, right where that piston was sitting. But she cleaned up kind of nice. So from here, got a lot of cleanup to do. I obviously don't just want to throw a head gasket on it and a head and fire it up. But I mean, that is actually what I want to do.
but we do need a head gasket, and we do need some upper end parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start working the computer a little bit to get some stuff coming here. But I think what I'm gonna do,
thermostat housing, the retainer for the thermostat, a hose.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
As you see it is how it came. So I'm missing a few parts to get it running. I have all this stuff here, but
dude, and I noticed the lights were still working too when you were messing with it. How cool is that?
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped that so far everything that I've flicked on, take that back on. Everything that I've turned on thus far has worked outside of the horn, but I know why the horn's not working. She ain't hooked up.
Oh no.
So, which I'm actually kind of excited to hear that horn. It's one of those dual tone horns. It's not like the old Jeeps, the meat Jeeps. It's a little bit more aggressive, but. Yeah, so on the outside of it, it's 100% as I found it in the barn. I mean, it's only been a week, so of course. But the trim rings are, as I found out, are the original ones. Got the original hubcaps on it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's been resprayed. This actually is for an antenna.
Well, that would be nice to find an antenna that was meant for this, huh?
Yeah. From what I've found, there's two styles, I guess. There's one that mounts with one spot, and then there's another one where it has two different brackets that hold it on. And you asked Mike about this. This is supposed to have a piece of trim, so I'm gonna have to figure out where that is. So
you need a couple pieces of corner chrome.
Yep.
Could probably use some replacement.
Yep.
Wing framework, especially for the other side and the passenger side.
This one looks okay. It's not broke or anything. It's starting to crack. But the other one is cracked. And then this will need some adjustment. The bolts are a little loose. You can see it's moving, but it really just needs to be tinkered with. I think what I'll do is to continue to work on the engine.
I wonder if anybody has this all chrome.
I don't know. I'm so ignorant to Jeepsters right now. It's so weird because I know the CJ2s and 3s and the M38A1s relatively well, relative to my company, of course. But I found this in the back of it and found that it was, it looks like it's this piece here, which I just thought was interesting because this is chrome and this is not. So I don't know if this is supposed to have been chrome or what the deal is. But that's what's fun about these old Jeepsters, or I should say any old vehicle. It's just, I have been geeking out because there's so many little things that I don't know about that are just so much fun to figure out and discover. It's like when I was 8 and I took apart the vacuum cleaner.
So I wonder if anybody out there in the community has the proper covers that go on the dash. You got a glove box over there, and it looks like there was some kind of a door behind
the glove
here.
box goes here. I know that I can pick this up reproduction. I have no idea about that. On that end, there's supposed to be a radio there, and the radio for these Jeepsters are super rare apparently and hard to find. They're a 6-volt AM radio, and they're really cool looking. My hope is that it's somewhere in the old guy's barn. It's a long story on the old owner of this, but he has since passed away. So I haven't given up hope that it's not out there. But yeah, and it's got kind of got some old school, funny stuff on it, right? So you can tell the old guy had a sense of humor. So he's got his AAA fasten seat belts sticker there. Well, there are no seat belts in here.
And the bumper's kind of cool back here.
Yeah, so the bumper back here, it's you can tell it's an early style because it actually says Willys Overland on there instead of just Willys. And
nice.
Yeah, so all the lights work. This is the plate that the old guy had on it. Again, last time it was registered was 95, and we think that that's around the time that it went into the barn, according to the history that I do know on it. So yeah, pretty pumped.
Cool.
So.
Well, thanks for showing us around, bro.
Yeah, heck yeah. Now, the one thing I haven't figured out is the suspension seems to be sagging to the left-hand side. Oh, wait. There's a problem.
Dude, let me drive.
Make some vroom noises. Come on,
dude,
man.
you got to get this thing running, dude.
I'm pumped.
Hey, folks, if you know anybody that's got the appropriate parts for this thing, give us a shout, okay? Can I have this?
Hey, just another Jeepster in the fleet.
Yeah. All right, that's it.